Hey, welcome to outsidereveries. So, I decided to check my other requests and decided to do about the relationship between Soobin and beomgyu, both of them from TXT. So, if you aren't aware from what I saw on Tumblr way back, like maybe months ago, their relationship is, to say the least, quite complicated. So, from other readings of mine, Byung-gyo's the one who's, attached to Soobin, like attached like a clingy child, attached. While Soobin's more distant, and I've noticed it since around the hiatus that Soobin had for health reasons. At least this is what I remember. And when I was asked about Soobin's hiatus, when Soobin had the hiatus, first of all, he didn't want to do the European tour that TXT had. And if he somehow returns, he'll be forced. And a few people have noticed that. I'm not sure if that's his case, but Soobin certainly feels, detached, to say the least. So I asked, like, maybe in June about Soobin and Byung-gyu's relationship as a group. Not as a group, sorry, as friends. And they aren't as close as before, I guess, because I can't deny that in the past they were close, but because of Soobin's hiatus and Soobin just had more time to, think about himself and his desires and basically everything. So that's why he's like more detached, I guess. And because of a reading I did, I think it was in June or it was in May, I don't remember, but it was somewhere in this year, on Tumblr, not on everywhere else. So yeah, I received a question, why Byung-gyu's attached to Soobin that much? And consider that I had so many requests, and I decided just to do an update on their dynamics. So, sorry for the long rant, but let's see what's going on. Byung-gyu, Soobin, energy in between. Okay. Queen of Wands is in the bottom. The energy between is the Queen of Swords. That seems to be Byung-gyu. So yep, that was Soobin. Soobin appears as 9 of Cups. Byung-gyu appears as 4 of Swords. Or I'm confused. I think Soobin appears as 4 of Cups and Byung-gyu as 9 of Cups. That would explain the things, but yeah, one of them is 4 of Swords, which is quite, not detached, but on a pose, on a, the chill face, while 9 of Cups is like, everything's fine between me and him, and we're finally okay. That's why I'm feeling the 9 of Cups is Byung-gyu, while the 4 of Swords is Soobin, This is why I got low-key confused. Sorry, guys. And the Queen of Swords is the energy in between, and I'm feeling that Byung-gyu is usually the initiator, to be honest. This is what at least I'm feeling so far. So I want to clarify that I usually see anyone's Vedic sun sign or rising or moon, but I can't always feel whether it's their sun, moon, or rising. So with the Queen of Wands, I'm feeling that this could be Soobin with his tropical sun sign, because he's Sagittarius. So yeah, wait. Okay, I can shuffle them now. Let's see what's going on between Soobin and Byung-gyu, and why Byung-gyu's, so attached to Soobin. So this is my new deck, by the way. I know I talk about the deck so much, but I just love using it for some reason. I'm like a, you know, I'm like a child when I'm using this deck. I'm just, you know, I'm feeling happy. And maybe this is why I can't stop talking about my new deck. Which is so ironic. I ordered decks on Temu like, you know, a week or two ago. And when I bought this deck, I just felt so happy, like a little child. Maybe this is what it looks like with the decks on the side. Okay. I think it was okay. So one more time, and I think I'll be done. That's too much. Okay, I can accept it. Oh, present reverse. That's not the bottom card of the deck. I think it's like the Chariot or the Page of Pentacles, but I'm not sure. Let me process it. So I think this was the other, from rough memory. So if I mistook it, sorry for that. It's not intentional. Okay. So I think I'm done with the, you know, reading, I guess. So not with the video. 4 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Death, 4 of Wands, the Sun, Justice, 6 of Swords. So they've talked about it. I'm feeling relieved, guys, to be honest. Okay, so I'm not seeing either of them here, which, okay, I'm fine with that. But here's the thing, I'm feeling, you know, dragged about the time when TXT have talked about their contract talks, and it looks like the boys from TXT have talked between each other about it and whether they should renew or not. It looks like at first they have decided not to renew. At first. Here's the thing, it looks like beomgyu and soobin have talked about their friendship at the moment, with beomgyu starting the conversation about it, and I'm feeling that soobin was, you know, his usual cold self about his detachment, at least when it comes to it, and beomgyu just insisted of soobin to spill the, you know, his thoughts, and he just said his thoughts, and beomgyu was like, oh, so it looks like no matter how their conversation have, you know, ended, it looks like they made up their, oh, sorry guys, I have to, okay, never mind. So it looks like no matter how their conversations between them two about their distance thing have ended, it looks like, you know, they have made up in one way or another. So back to the contract talks. It looks like TXT have decided to not renew their group contract. 8 of Wands, King of Swords, 6 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords in reverse, the World. It looks like, maybe except from Taehyun, I'm not sure, the rest of TXT initially had decided to not renew their group contracts, I said initially. The thing is that with the World, I'm seeing the, you know, the goals that TXT haven't fulfilled due to COVID. about something related to tours perhaps, and from what I remember someone has commented about TXT opening a separate TikTok account about it, so maybe I could have been right, but I'm not sure entirely. Ace of Wands in reverse, Judgment. Okay, you see, that's good. Six of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles, the Star, Page of Cups. So it looks like TXT's initial plan have, backfired, and I'm hearing Tihin. So you decide to renew with me? This is what I'm feeling so far with Tihin here with the Judgment and the Six of Cups. But yeah, it looks like apart from Taehyun, who have renewed willingly, and from Hyun Kang, I'm feeling so and so, but yeah, he initially didn't want to renew, from what I'm feeling too. It looks like the rest of TXT felt backfired about, the circumstances with the world here. So it looks like Hype and Big Hit Music have offered more creative freedom, more soul gigs, and more of everything. And they said it's better if you renew because we have things that we should fulfill because of the previous contract. Otherwise you have to pay some fees, like fines. And they're like, oh, so they had no choice but to renew. And Soobin and beomgyu, it looks like both of them have bonded over that, over the circumstances they are in regarding Hype. With the Page of Cups, I'm feeling this is more like it's Soobin rather than beomgyu. The Knight of Swords could be Soobin, to be honest. Not Soobin, beomgyu, sorry. Because this is Soobin. But I'm not entirely sure. Ten of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Present in reverse. The Emperor. Okay, Bangshihik. King of Pentacles, that's him. Knight of Cups, this is Soobin. Queen of Cups in reverse, also Soobin. Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups, Temperance. Okay. It looks like Soobin and Bakshihak have talked separately about the ship that that he has with, I forgot the ship name. I think it was Byeonbin or something. Byeonbin. I think it was Byeonbin. So it looks like Bakshihak have talked about the, fan service he has to do with beomgyu. So it looks like this is another reason why Soobin and beomgyu have more or less made up with each other. But it's like it has its hardships, especially for Soobin's side, but mainly they have made up. This is what I'm feeling. Because I want to use this deck, I will try to, be fast here. So I usually have a habit of, when a card is usually reversed in my echo upright, I have to flip it. So that's why I've been, a bit slower and, not shuffling. So, yep, I'm done. So, okay. Okay. So, how's Soobin and beomgyu's relationship now? I just want to see quick checkup. Because it looks like they have made up, but after that it's like I have no signal. I just can't see what's going on between both of them. I mean, Is everything okay? One more shuffle and I think it will be enough. Okay. The bottom card is 4 of Wands, so hopefully it's okay between them. Present! Yep, present. Hehehehe. 2 of Wands, the World, again the group contract, 7 of Swords, the Hermit, wait, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. So I'm feeling soobin with his detached energy again. Here's the thing, soobin doesn't want to do his contract that's related to TXT anymore. It looks like his mental health is worse than the time that he took, you know, his hiatus for health reasons. So this is probably soobin. Page of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and I'll continue with, I guess, okay, maybe they're enough. Let's see. 5 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords in reverse. It looks like soobin wants to move on from the TXT brand. He doesn't want to do group comebacks. I'm not sure if he actually wants to debut so like Hyunjun, but he wants to depart from the TXT brand that he's been in for quite some time. This is what I'm seeing with the 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. He wants to try in another industry, maybe in acting like I've seen before. But otherwise, why the 6 of Swords is here? I'm not sure if he wants to depart from the idol wife, to be honest, but he wants to try acting for sure. The Hangman, yeah, you see it. The Moon, Judgment, 6 of Wands, the Chariot, and Page of Pentacles. I'm not sure who's that, but beomgyu could be here if his rising is actually, you know, Earth, no matter tropical or Vedic. The thing is that it looks like slowly but steady beomgyu and soobin are, you know, growing onto, I don't know if onto is proper prefix, but the thing is that slowly but steady soobin and beomgyu will be like before, but just not in the way beomgyu's used to, compared to the time before soobin went to the hiatus for health reasons. I think it was last year. But yeah, the thing is that it's complicated with him. He wants to change industries, and beomgyu is trying to understand him. You know, sure, he wants them to be as close as before, but he actually tries to understand, and you know, he tries to be a friend. This is what I'm seeing here. So which cards are reversed? I'll just ask quickly why soobin, not soobin, beomgyu, sorry. I just want to see why soobin is detached and why beomgyu is that attached to soobin. So let's see why beomgyu is that attached to soobin. Because I'm actually still seeing that beomgyu is attached to soobin, but he actually tries to respect his personal space. And you know, he tries to be a friend. So this is for beomgyu. And why soobin is detached? Is it because of something beomgyu did? Or is it because of soobin's mental health, like I felt? Or yeah, you know, there's something else. Wait, I just want on map. Okay, I'm done. Overall, the bottom card is the moon. Let's see beomgyu's, you know, point of view. I should vote more for soobin, but okay. So beomgyu. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Cups, the Tower, the Magician in reverse. It's not just because of, you know, their ship and the fan service. This is what I'm feeling. It looks like to beomgyu, soobin's like he's young. It looks like to beomgyu, soobin is the brother he never had. This is what I'm feeling. I'm not aware if beomgyu is an only child or he has actually any siblings. But the thing is that before soobin had the hiatus, both to beomgyu, both of them had the brotherly bond, you know. And he just misses it. Queen of Cups, 5 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and 6 of Pentacles. He tries to be a good friend. He tries to adapt with how soobin's feeling. And compared to months ago, when beomgyu felt, you know, confused. Yeah, confused. Yeah, confused, the only word my mind is saying right now. Now he tries to be more understanding and he just adapts with how soobin's feeling. This is what I'm seeing here. So beomgyu. Let's see why soobin is detached, and is it because of something beomgyu did? Wait. Yeah, this is the first card. Sorry, I had to check. Wait, let me translate it for a bit. Knight of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. This is Knight, this is 9. Queen of Cups, so both times soobin himself, okay. King of Wands in reverse, past. Justice, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and 6 of Wands in reverse. I need to see it better, so sorry for moving them. It's not because of something beomgyu did, to be honest. It's all because of his own concerns and, you know, overthinking habits and his mental health, to say the least. He tries to move on from the beomgyu ship. This is what I'm feeling, because soobin has also become attached to beomgyu in one way or another, but it looks like his health hiatus have, you know, made him realize that he should move on from the brotherlyhood both soobin and beomgyu are having. and is trying to, you know, realize about what he actually desires and wants, and not what is actually expected of him. So it looks like Soobin wants space, and beomgyu is trying to understand that. Compared to months ago, they do have their hangout times, but it's low-key not as before, because Soobin's still as detached as like I saw months ago. Although their bond is better, it could have been better. This is what I see here, guys. And although quite a different topic compared to my usual audience here, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys around. Bye. Take care.